Okay, episode was this five, four?
Let me check. Uh,
I think it's episode five.
because it's been a while since we've actually done one of these in a while.
Yeah,
It's because we've just taken a break, really. That's why I think.
yeah, it's because I was been lazy, kept forgetting. Sorry.
I need to go on to the original, well, the first episode on YouTube. Episode 6, actually.
Episode six. Wow.
Yeah, time flies by, man. It's been 5 days since we did an episode.
Forgetting nothing though, old man.
Yeah, as long as we do one every month or every week, then we're good.
Yeah, I think we should aim to do one every week, or like every 2 weeks at
Every
minimum.
2 weeks.
At like every 1 week would be the ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, right, if we, as long as we actually manage to do some episodes before,
Yeah,
we don't want it to end up like any other channels on the internet. So,
yeah. Hmm. You know the bunch of episodes that we recorded but we'd lost.
yeah.
I had a rant about piracy. Should I do that rant again?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Just to get us going. I remember we were talking about streaming services. We were talking about Netflix and like Prime Video and stuff. And we're talking about how everything was just. I'll just stop referring it in the past tense. We are talking about we were talking about how everything needs to be a streaming service now. You have to yes, everything's a monthly fee instead of just paying a flat out price or just being free. Like everything is a monthly subscription because it gives the company more money, and you can instead of getting one solid payment from a customer, you'll get a solid chunk of money coming in every month, and you can trick people saying like 2.99 a month. Otherwise, you would have had to pay 2.49 just flat out. You know,
Yeah,
it's not saving you money because you're gonna want to use it. So instead of paying fat out, it's siphoning more money out of you slowly, making it seem like you aren't paying as much. It's yeah.
yeah,
I am slowly doing this. I'm not gonna fully, cold turkey it, but I'm trying to buy CDs and DVDs and vinyl and stuff like that for shows and music that I would like to keep and actually own myself, so I don't have to basically rent it from a company.
because I feel like, right, if you have a CD, it's physical, you can use it anytime. You don't have to.
Yeah,
But the problem is with CDs, right, you have to buy the next one. So, say if you wanted to watch like a TV series, you'd actually have to buy the other season on the next DVD and all that stuff. A, it was one of those things, really.
yeah. But I feel like, are you done with your point?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I feel like it's just better to own it. If it's a series that's finished and you liked enough to warrant buying a DVD, like The Office or a movie. Movies are really good because it's just solid chunk. You have to pay only have to pay for one CD. You don't have to pay for a whole box set, or whatever. You know.
Yeah. Uh, I feel like, remember the old seasons of Family Guy where they were on CD and you could get an entire like box?
Yeah, and you only have to pay
And
once. You could just fully own it. You don't have to search among thousands of different streaming services to try and get the show you wanted. That's another problem as well. Sorry, I'm gonna cut across what you were saying. Okay.
yeah,
Hello.
good,
Oh, yeah.
good. Yeah.
pay more. I just realised I'm quiet as fuck. Hold on. Oh, yeah, sorry, I had my volume down on Discord, so the recording couldn't hear me. Okay. I hate how everything is spread out across multiple platforms, and you can't find anything. And then you find a show, and you're like, I really want to watch this show. I really like this show. And then you Google it, and like, where can I watch whatever? And then it's on some streaming platform that you aren't paying for. And if you want to watch it, you just have to start paying for it. And
Yeah,
I believe with piracy, it's not. It's not. I know it's not legal, and I know it's not right, but sometimes it's warranted. Like if you own a physical copy of something, like a game, or I just saw this from a most critical video, by the way, because I just agreed with this point 1,000%. But if you own a physical copy of something and you own something, you should be able to have it on every platform. So if I have a CD or a movie, I should be able to watch that on my computer. And if I can't, it's not that bad if I pirate it, is it?
no, it's
And
not that
if I
bad.
didn't, yeah, and if I didn't own it, then it wouldn't be okay. But if with a game like Nintendo games, how it's like if you want to play a Game Boy game or a Nintendo 64 game or a GameCube game, you have to pay a whole price for a console. And when consoles get older, they also get more expensive. And I don't have to pay
I
all
know.
of that just to play my favorite games. So even though I don't
Yeah,
own it, I don't have to spend all that money just to get the console. Plus, even if I did that, it's all going to be second hand. It's not actually going to make Nintendo any money. It's just going to make the individual that bought it in the first place money. So none of that money is going back to Nintendo. So I don't get what the point is.
yeah, it's just one of those things, really.
Yeah,
It's, it's with these new consoles as well. You can't use the old games. The new consoles. It's same with like the DS games. You're not gonna use DS games in Switch, are you? So
yeah. I wish they'd do that thing they did with the not original DS, but that one DS where it had the DS cartridge slot and also the Game Boy Advance game slot. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name.
I have one of those DSs. I think I have them on my desk here actually. I wish they'd do that with the Switch, so it would have Switch and it would also have DS slot.
I mean, like a 2DS, because I feel like that would be it.
I have a 2DS. Well, it was given to
Oh
me
yeah,
for free.
yeah, dude, I have a 3DS. So it's good. So I
Yeah,
think they've shut down the multiplayer on DS now. About a couple weeks ago. Sad to see.
didn't know I had multiplayer in the first place, to be honest.
No, I mean you would be like in person with like a family member or something. You'd go on the app on the DS to connect to their game.
Like going on a LAN party or a LAN server in Minecraft.
No, what I mean by you'd connect to their DS like game. You'd connect to their
Through the
DS
Wi-Fi.
so you can play
Is it through
multiplayer.
the Wi-Fi?
No, it doesn't go through Wi-Fi. It goes. Oh yeah, no, it went through Bluetooth. I think. Sure. You went.
Yeah.
You'd have to flip it up. Like, you'd have to make sure the yellow light was on, or you'd have to, or it wouldn't work basically. Love the DS. I loved it.
DS was great. It was portable, but also powerful enough to play games that, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
I mean, it could do 3D on the go, which is a big thing back then because, you had to have a whole console to get 3D.
And plus, with 3D, if you somehow you would actually be able to use
Sorry,
it properly.
Can you say that again? Sorry, they're recording right now.
Basically, if you had 3D glasses, if you even have them, it's been like 10 years, 20 years, oh, 50, I don't know, it would actually work. So, like, it screwed my
Yeah,
eyes up every time I used it, so I didn't use the 3D feature on my 3D.
I remember. I have this vivid memory of going to see The Hobbit in 3D with my uncle, my dad, my mum, and my sister, and my brother. And then there's one scene where the bees are coming out, or like some nest and the place to stay in, and it's going 3D in your face, and it was really cool. Man, 3D movies are awesome. I mean,
I
3D
would have,
TVs are going to be a really big thing, weren't they?
yeah, and then everyone realized what's the point of having a 3D TV when you could
It's
just
just
have
a
a wider TV?
it's gimmicky and cool. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty cheap now, aren't they? You could turn off the 3D feature because the 3D TVs were actually quite big back years
Yeah,
back.
but it's such a faff to try and set it up.
No, you can turn off the 3D and use it as like a heat, like a 180p, just normal
Yeah,
home TV.
I guess if it
Eh,
was easier or like baked in, so it didn't have to get a certain software or something or hardware or anything to get it to work, I think it would be better. But otherwise, yeah, it's just gimmicky. It's just
the one
nerdy.
com the one company I'm surprised that hasn't made a TV yet. Technically, they haven't made a TV. Apple, they've only made monitors, but
I mean, we made Apple TV. They're like the physical box. You know
no,
what
I
I'm talking
mean
about?
like a big thing, like the big screen, not the actual
Yeah, I know
like
what you mean.
system.
Yeah, it's
Apple
mostly what
TV is
iMacs
a
are,
big
though, isn't it?
gimmick as well. Yeah, because hear me out, right? No one wants to watch something on Apple TV.
Yeah, my nan has one, and she doesn't use it at all. Uh, the only use I've ever had for it is scrolling through the menu to see what shows they have, going, oh, okay, and then stealing the HDMI to plug in my Xbox. That's literally the only use I've ever had for it.
Oh wow, EastEnders on Apple TV.
Yeah,
Even though you can watch it on like what you call it, ITV.
123freemovies.com.
Oh my God! Didn't one of the most pretty sure a couple of years back, one of the free TV websites got shut down. Free movie websites. I don't remember.
I
Honestly,
mean,
you can speak. Speak.
no, I always speak first. You go.
Over the years, we all know, right? Companies are going to crack down these free websites. So
Yeah, but well, there's a will, there's a way. People have been pirating forever. I mean,
evil.
I'm gonna get really nerdy for a second, but for the old Commodore 64 and the Amiga systems, people would copy them onto tapes and send them around to sell them for cheaper. I mean, people are always gonna get stuff for cheaper.
Yeah, just now, really. Piracy when it comes to video games now. Online, you find it everywhere, but on like discs, you can't really do it anymore on consoles.
Yeah, I hate how companies are cracking down on DVDs and you can't share CDs anymore. Because you used to be able to, you'd get a game and then you give the CD to your mate and they'd be able to get the game as well.
What?
But you can't. Yeah, did you not hear about that? You never did that.
No, no, I never heard of it.
Yeah, you could do that. I think I'm pretty sure you can do that.
No, I remembered, right? You could give them like the game, and then if you wanted it back, you could grab it back off it.
Oh, that was probably it. Yeah, you could just borrow the CD to your mate, but you can't do that anymore. It sucks.
Oh, This is just a gimmick.
It's a gimmick.
You buy one thing, and if you don't want it, you give it to your friend, and they can't use it, and the only way he'll be able to use it is by buying the game himself.
I hate how companies control everything. People should be able to live individually, not be controlled by Big Brother. I fucking hate
Oh
it.
my god,
Dude, get
Big
out of my
Brother,
head. My
Big
shit, I should be
Brother
able to
was a
own my
thing.
shit. The government should own my shit. I should be able to do the fuck I want. I don't like the government owning my shit. I don't like companies owning everything. Like, isn't there that company that owns like 38 different companies, and there's a company above that one that owns that, and it's just this giant fucking cesspool, human centipede of shit of like companies owning every company. Everything isn't real and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like with small businesses, really. They could be bought by a bigger company.
Mm.
So,
I just hate the idea that
even,
individuality is dead because everybody's always the same now. Everybody's the same, you know. And if you're
yeah,
different, people are scared of you. Sorry, Sim?
like companies now, right? They want to be bought by bigger companies, but some companies just want to be its own little box, really. But like
Yeah.
the saucepan, and like, yeah, it's a
Oh, dude,
nice
dude,
little
dude.
place.
Don't leak that. Don't leak that. They'll know.
Uh,
Oh, I do that.
so
Don't worry.
like Starbucks, like it's obviously got a bigger company behind Starbucks.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm just leaving a gap so we can edit that out.
yeah,
I finally made
my
it.
bad.
Oh my god. In the game I'm playing, I finally made it to the next level. Oh my god, this is taking me forever.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry.
Have you seen the prices of furniture going up now?
Yeah. I mean, that's why IKEA's great. Because,
Yeah,
you get to build the stuff yourself. And this is great marketing from IKEA. I mean, this is just proper business. You build your own furniture and you become attached to it because you built it. And then you get that feeling of, I built this. And then you can also sell it flat packed, which is better for the environment and easier to ship. So it's not, pre-built, so you don't have to build it yourself. And also, when you see that piece of furniture, you'll know that you've built it and you'll be proud of it. And then it'll make you want to go to IKEA again, so you can feel like you built everything in your house and you feel accomplished. It's just so brain. It's just oh fucking amazing. I
yeah.
don't like Big Brother companies and stuff like that, but IKEA's smart. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
don't
was
mind IKEA. Like they've got a lot of good stuff. Stores like those shark thing.
obliged. I have one, but I left it out in the rain and it's getting all moldy and shit. So I think I have to get a new one.
Or if you had it for like 10, 9 years, you took it everywhere with you.
No, I have it. I have a teddy bear that's like that, but I haven't done much with them since I was like 10. So, but the Blige, I had it like I got it 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
So I was just at IKEA and I was like, "Whoa, that's cool, shark." Because it was in the plush section. I didn't know it was anything to do with the trans community, to be honest.
Oh,
Did you know that?
what? The shark?
Yeah, the shark's a trans thing.
Oh, oh,
I mean, it doesn't have to be. If you want it to just be a shark, then it's just a shark. But trans people really like it because it's the colours of the flag.
in my eyes, it's a shark. Nothing else.
And in their eyes, it's a symbol for their community and their expression, which is completely fine. And we shouldn't take that
Wait,
away from them, and they shouldn't take the
has
shark
it
away
been
from
like
us.
this for years?
Uh, since like 2016, I think. I Back recording again. Yeah, since like 2016, I think.
Oh,
I mean, it started on
yeah.
Tumblr, I think. Fucking Tumblr. Oh my
But
god.
originally, it was just a normal shark, nothing else.
I guess, but it's the colours of the trans flag, so Oh, they even did a trans flag version, which is really cool.
Look, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
It's a shark. It's just a normal shark. It's
Yeah. Well, I know what you're trying to say, and it is just a shark. But for them, it's more than that. And
but
we should just let
how
them have
can
it.
a
Because,
shark represent what you call it,
dude,
trans people?
I've explained this already. One, because they've adopted it into the community and made it a symbol for themselves. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, sorry. And two, because it has the colours of the trans flag on it. And the fact that it has something to do with the trans community doesn't mean that you can't own one without being trans. Fuck no. If it's a cool shark and you want the shark, get the shark. I mean, I didn't know they had anything to do with the trans community, but now knowing that, I still want to get a new one because it was a cool shark. I like the shark. I can do a voice crack. Oh god, that was a horrible voice crack. Because,
Yeah,
it's just a shark.
I just thought, right, it was a nice little shark, a blue shark that had nothing to do with the trans.
I get what you're saying, but it's kind of coming off as like, it was all okay until they came and took it away from me. You know, I'm not gonna name. I'm not gonna name them. Let's call them Simon. I think you know who I'm talking about. Simon.
Give me a description.
Pale, skinny, very offensive, and just has nothing to back it up.
Oh, loves tractors.
Yes, and cats.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of the same. I'm not saying you are the same. I'm not saying that you are being, you know, transphobic or anything. But I feel like there's this idea that if the LGBTQIA plus whatever or community takes something and makes it like their own or uses it as a form of expression, that it's taken away from you and you aren't allowed to express with it anymore and you can't identify with it anymore, which is just completely false. They can't claim anything. They can't claim the shark. They can't claim, I don't know, colors of the flag. You can still wear shit and you can still own a cool fucking shark plushie from IKEA. You don't have to be trans to have it. It's just a symbol for them,
Yeah,
which is completely fine.
but generally I thought that was like fanboy stuff, the shark stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess that's one of those things.
It's just gonna be a deep conversation. You ready for this?
Yeah,
What do you actually think about the LGBTQ community?
they're all right, but there's some parts of it I find quite disturbing.
Yeah, like what?
You know how those type of parents that what you call it make their kids like they the kids don't want to be, but they're made to be gay
Mm,
or gender. It's like that family on TikTok that both they're both trans, like, and their kid obviously doesn't want to be trans, and
I
still they
haven't heard
make
of.
it.
I haven't heard of this, but I can imagine it.
It's one of those things, really.
I mean, I saw this thing of this like the Scandinavian woman, and she was raising her kid without gender, and I do believe that gender is a fluid thing and isn't a set thing from birth, and you aren't allowed to change. Hell no, man. You are where you are, and you should be able to express that freely. But you know, I don't believe that raising your child without I don't believe that raising a child without gender is not necessarily correct. It's just I believe it'll cause massive problems for the child further down the road because with a trans person, let's say they are male to female or female to
Yeah,
male, they have that binary of male and female. But if you raise them without gender, they won't really understand that section that well. They won't be able to
they don't know what
understand that.
species
Yeah,
they're.
yeah, they won't be. Yeah, they wouldn't have anything to identify with. Because trans people, they were male to female, for example. They were born a male, but they knew they were a female because they knew they were a male, and they knew that's what they weren't. You know. But if raising them without gender is going to make them confused, and they won't know that they are because they haven't been anything else.
And they've only been one thing, and then they want to be back as they were before.
Yeah, but
Well,
yeah, and then they won't know what that was before because they've always been like this, and they'll be really confused. This is just, I don't know. People can raise their children their own way. They don't need a 15-year-old boy giving them advice, do they? But I just believe that, in my
well,
uneducated opinion, that it's going to cause problems for the child. But who am I
well,
to
we're
speak on that?
we're kids as well, but we've been raised basically the same. Technically, if you think about it, we've all had what you call it, mums, dads, all that stuff. Well, we all have our own ecosystem, really. Like, in my opinion, like, it's always been me and my dad, and then my dad got married, and now it's me, my stepmom, my dad. Really, it's one of those things.
Yeah,
Because it always used to be me and my dad, and we would chill, everything, well, was alright. But hey, we were perfectly fine.
yeah. See, I knew this was going to
So,
get deep. I
oh, do you
mean,
remember Argos?
oh my god. Excuse me. When my I won't go into it, but basically my grandparents used to live in this really cool big house, and then for like until I was like 10, and it was well, not 10, probably like 8. But every Christmas we would go there. I would go up to see them because they live quite far away, and it would just be the most amazing Christmas ever. You wake up, you run into your parents' room, wake them up. If they haven't woken up already, you open all your presents from the stocking. It's just proper Christmas. You go downstairs, and there's a Christmas tree. You see all the presents, and you're like, I can't wait until dinner to open all my presents. And then you ask if you can open one before, and they say no. And then you have to go and wait because you're a little bitch ass kid. And then it's just great. But Christmas isn't really the same, because I don't have this
No,
big fancy hoo ha. But
no, it's because, right, we got older and then we realised the truth, really.
yeah, I forgot
It
what my
ain't
point was.
Satan, it. Yeah. Basically, your point is you wanted to go and wait. Were you talking about my point or your?
I don't remember. I had
We were-
I was gonna connect it to your point, but then I forgot what my point was that was connecting to your point. So
my point was originally. Do you remember Argos, like the shipping
oh
company?
oh yeah, and then I remember every Christmas my grandparent would give me a catalogue for Argos, and I'd circle all the things I wanted, and then my sister would
Ah,
do it as
childhood memory.
Oh, sorry, I disconnected. So I missed like the last minute of speaking.
Dude, I remember opening up a catalogue to see what's in there that I want. So I'd just ask for a game or something like that, or
Yeah,
something. Honestly, I don't even remember half the stuff I got over the years.
same. I
Because you
remember.
choose it, yeah.
No, okay.
Because you would choose it and it'd be like, fidget spinner, 4 packs of fidget spinners in a, yeah.
Oh my God, fidget spinners. I was in primary school, and then my neighbour, I'm not saying her name, but she's really nice. I really like her. She's great. I remember when fidget spinners were popping off, she bought me and my sister fidget spinners, and I was in the co-op car park. And then she came up to my dad and then gave them to him and told him to give them to us. Oh, it was so cool. I remember getting a bunch of
Uh,
fidget spinners and then bringing them to school.
oh my god, do you remember the wristbands? Like the slap-on ruler wristbands?
Oh my God! I had like this yellow one and then metal inside, and then it had smiley faces on it. It was like the black round smiley faces, and then I'd slap it on my
Oh,
wrist and I'd like throw it against the wall and shit.
yeah, apparently it was really dangerous, they were. Because there was a certain way if you slapped it onto your wrist, it would break your wrist, I think.
Of course.
But what do you expect? Metal inside a wristband thing?
We talked about this in one of our previous episodes, but remember water wigglers?
Yeah, weren't they little like fish things?
Yeah, they're like this. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a cylinder of water, and there's like little plastic fish or little plastic animals or something inside of it. And then you try and hold on to it, and then it slips out your hand, and it's like juice inside of it, and it's really cool. I really want to get some because those were awesome. I
Hmm.
can't,
Let me sh-
I can't wait until I'm old and rich, and I can just buy as many toys as I
Dude,
want.
don't have that mindset of being rich. Then you'll have a really like slow life. It would be like, I go to my 9 to 5 job. No, I
I
work
mean,
a slow pay.
rich in my terms, which means having enough money to buy what I want off any menu I want. Like, buy
Oh
anything
yeah.
off of the KFC menu. That's rich for me.
Oh my god. You're getting, instead of having a 12 box of nuggets, having two 12 boxes.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
rich for me is just, just being able to decide what I want without having to think about price. I,
uh,
I, I don't have to do that now, re- relatively.
yeah. Do you remember when McDonald's had the 24 box of chicken nuggets?
No, but I remember the minion toys and Happy Meals.
King Bob!
Happy
Fucking.
Meal toys are the bomb.
They were literally the banana. Uh,
Oh, man, those were the shit. I swear.
and then something happened to them, and then it just went all crap. Meal toys. Bring back the original plastic. Bring
Yeah.
bring pollution back. Oh, do you remember those little like teddy ones?
Dude, yeah, the Beanie Baby ones.
Oh my god. Ah, I remember. I'm not sure if they're rare. I remember having a McDonald's and it was just there, and I'm just chilling playing this hobby.
Yeah, I'm playing it as well. I'm getting the B-roll. I'm level 20. I got
Level
to
20, I'm at
level
level 5.
10 the first time I played it, which is on the podcast as well. And each time I've played it on the podcast. I'm on level 20 right now.
So, what you call it? Have you heard of the new Kim Jong-un music video?
No.
Um, Honestly, it's not that bad. It's just my father, Kim Jong-un. I don't know. I think they're making an English translated version.
Is it like a piss take or is it an actual
Like an
North
actual
Korean
song,
music video?
like
Is it actually North
propaganda.
Korean?
Yes.
Oh. My father,
And I
Kim Il
had
Sung.
to. He was a great leader. So for his country. Don't even know.
Dang it.
I wasn't even the song. Dude, making fake Korean, like North Korean songs, so they would actually like. What am I going on?
I relate to that so much.
Making fake North Korea songs, so they would worship.
I swear, when I have kids, I'm gonna raise them on old technology, and as they get older, I'm gonna give them slightly more advanced technology. Like the
What
older they
so
get, the
like?
more advanced it gets.
When you mean by advanced, you mean like you go from the Xbox Series X to like the newer one or a better PC.
I think what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna spitball, by the way. I'm gonna start ranting if that's okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So if you want to say anything, get it out of the way.
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Alright, here we go. So I think it would start with like a Game Boy or something like that, and then for their first birthday, I'd give them what's that Hamtaro game? The one where the hamster falls in love. Ah, that's a really cute game. I'd give them that game. I'd give them Mario Kart, and then like until they reach 3, I'd just keep giving them games, and then I'd give them a DS, and then they'd get a Switch. And then, by the way, I all this time I would have had my own PC with a VR headset, but the VR headset would only be for me, and I'd let them go on the PC sometimes. And then when they reach 5, I think 5 is when they get the Switch, and 8 is when they get the Xbox, or no, not an Xbox. Some sort of console like that. Some sort of console. And then when they reach 13, they get a phone, if that's still a thing, or whatever the equivalent is in the future. And when they reach 15, they get a PC, and like has their own PC as opposed to lending my PC. And
Yeah.
then when they're 16, I'll give them a VR headset, and then they can buy whatever they want after that.
Honestly, I grew up on like my iPad and DS, and it's like I turned out perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you feel like it, if you're gonna have kids, just start them off on iPad for the first 2 years, maybe 3. But what you call it? I feel like with iPads, they're easier to have. They're not. So what I would do is, as a child, if I stay up late, I would have my iPad, watch YouTube videos, and then if I hear people walking, put my iPad under the pillow and then fake being asleep. I loved that. It felt like a good
Yeah.
game of Five Nights at Freddy's.
I never really played it. I played like 5 minutes in class once because it's free on the website.
I remember trying to find this like Minecraft
Sorry, can you say it again?
version. I would find like a knockoff version of Five Nights at Freddy's on the App
Yeah, because
Store
you're
and
trying
I'd
to find it
buy
for free. Yeah.
it. Yeah, and it's free as well, so you would get it, and then you realize, oh, it's free.
One of my favorite memories is like it always happened when my parents went to go get fish and chips. I'm not sure if the fish and chip shop did it or it was a separate shop, like a video rent, like a DVD rental shop. But they'd get DVDs and they'd bring them home and we'd put it in the DVD player and we'd watch movies together off the DVD and they'd be renting it and they'd have to give it back and it'd come in this little paper sleeve and they would say you have like 3 4 days to return this. And it was just great. Every time they'd go get fish and chips, we'd eat fish and chips and watch a movie like Happy Feet or something. Man, that shit was the bomb.
Dude, I remember, right? Me and my dad, we he had an Xbox, and we'd watch films on his Xbox, and I would just chill, watch films with him. It was nice. It's a
Yeah,
lovely little thing.
I can't. I know it's gonna be scary, but I can't wait until I'm all done. I can't wait until my dad, man, so I can do this
What?
shit with my. I can't wait until I can do this shit with my kids,
Oh,
bro. I'm gonna be the
dude.
best fucking parent ever.
Oh God.
Oh no, what do you mean?
You know how some things are gonna be more difficult if you're gonna have a kid.
If you're
If you
trying
get
to imply something and I'm too thick to get it,
basically, you know how kids are gonna be more stupid in the future, or some might be smarter than people, some kids, or some might be more
oh,
stupid.
raising children's gonna get difficult.
Yeah,
Difficult, more difficult. Yeah,
you see what I'm getting at?
yeah. With my kids,
Because it,
sorry. My
because
point's gonna lead to a whole different point. So you go first.
yeah, because the way everything's going at the moment, 'cause there's videos of like the school education system in America. That might, it's gonna happen at some point to this education system. The way that how they're teaching kids the ABCs is with YouTube videos and skibbity toilet and anything to keep their brain cells more alert and focused on the screen.
Yeah,
That's just going to make it worse. Skibbity A, skibbity B, skibbity C. I don't get it.
skibidi bob up A B C D E F G. I swear, if they ever
Skibbity
change the A,
Riz.
if they ever change the alphabet song, I'm taking my kids out of fucking school. I'm homeschooling them.
Abakach, ich, uch,
Abracadabra.
of air. I thought it was ka,
Ija. I mean, the viewers know we're Welsh, don't we?
You are, yeah.
Yeah,
I
we have
mean,
like 3 million people living here. You know that they'll be fine.
barely anyone in this country speaks Welsh. Like a few thousand, a few speak it, a few.
Oh,
But
dude, it's
really,
so sad. It's so sad how the Welsh language is dying.
but look at some countries, like, they have a lot of, like, people that speak their language. It's just, you can't
It's
keep
so
it going
fucked.
for long. It's like how over the decades, like, countries have gone under and their language and histories have been forgotten.
I just hate how English is replacing every language. You know, I hate how everybody's getting so uniform and everybody's not being different. Everybody's the same. Everybody's conforming. Fuck that, man. Be yourself, man.
The one language that won't be taken over by English is German.
I really,
That's the one
I
language.
would have, I would have thought Mandarin Chinese.
No, because if you think about it, German is very popular since everyone imagines German people as loud, angry. You,
That's
you
just a
see what I mean?
stereotype because of Hitler.
Yeah. No, he's Austrian.
Whoosh. I know, but everybody's stupid.
I mean, just because, right, he spoke German, right, to like a few thousand people at his speeches doesn't mean he's German.
Thousand, probably millions of people at speeches.
Millions of people, yeah, but that,
Not millions.
it was recorded on radio as well, so in person, right, it was probably only a few thousand. On like in like the teleprompt, I don't even know if there was that was the 1930s.
What are you on about?
Basically, right, it was much more easier for or harder for information to get around to people. The stereotype of people thinking like angry German man, Adolf Hitler, they automatically think of him, man. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see what you call it, Irish people as loud, drunk people. That's just, that's literally
Yeah, dude, we're nothing like that. You and me are nothing like that.
just, yeah, because we're kids.
Yeah, dude. I like when we were talking about when I was majority talking about like how I'm gonna raise my kids and shit. I
I
don't know.
mean,
I know the future's scary, but I'm willing
in the
to try it.
next, like, hear me out, right? In the next 20, 30 years, what are you going to do when your kid, like, learns how to drive a car? You're going to, like, hand-me-down situation?
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna hand me down
so
my
when,
car to them.
so, like, they get, like, a little crappy, well, back, technically, it'll be, like, in the future, Tesla, like, the original, like, Tesla will be crap. It'll be outdated by, like, 30, 40 years. Oh, God. Like new cars would be like all electric, hydrogen and stuff.
Yeah, maybe cars will be obsolete by then.
Everything will be. Everyone thinks it'll be like little pods in the ground, like you go to the original location. So I feel like it's still gonna be trains. I
Yeah, I
reckon
feel like trains are gonna take over.
that's that's what they said back in the like when trains first came out, and then planes were invented.
I hope trains take
Uh,
over. Trains are great. So
no,
effective as well. And they're good for the
yeah,
environment.
like trains are effective at their job. It's just that you can't go across the sea.
And it costs.
I mean, technically, you can 'cause there's the Eurotunnel.
Yeah. Oh, did you know? I think this is true. Actually, yeah, no, no, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. My teacher told me about it. He said that the Welsh government now owns the Welsh train system, the trains in Wales. So hopefully they'll be cheaper and hopefully they'll be more streamlined because after Thatcher, all the private companies, I don't know what companies, what is it like that? All the private
Um,
companies owned everything. So hopefully it's gonna be cheaper, and now the government actually owns everything. Well, not everything. They're owning the public transport. So I hope they're gonna start owning, buses and banks and shit soon.
yeah, because have you seen some of the banks in the art area, like where our school is? There's only one
Yeah.
bank. Remember when there used to be like multiple banks? Like
Yeah, I remember there
one in
being
that,
in that West Bank.
yeah,
What was it, Barclays?
Barclays, yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure really. I didn't pay attention because I was a child at the time, and I thought to myself, oh, it's a bank. It holds money.
Yeah. So you think things have changed for the worse since
I
what?
feel like it really, because think about it. If everything's going digital, how are we gonna know it's actually there?
Yeah, like how are we gonna know what we are experiencing is real?
Yeah, because it could say, right, you have like 10 quid in the bank, and then you've actually only got like 10p.
I thought we talked more about like VR and stuff, like Sword Art Online kind of.
VR and stuff. Uh,
Yeah, I thought we talked about like Sword Art Online kind of you not knowing if you're
oh,
in
Sword Art
VR or
Online.
not.
Actually, that's a nice anime, but uh,
Sorry, I'm
I
singing the
mean,
intro.
Sword Art Online is just a bunch of people stuck in VR.
Yeah, I didn't finish that.
Yeah, apparently the main character did make it. So
Oh no, I didn't get that far. I mean, when they have the digital baby and they're living in the house together in the woods, and they like he goes fishing and he gets really big fish because he's like a cool hero guy, and then they have to kill their digital baby because it's like danger for the system or something. That's how far I go.
baby, wait, homicide. I don't know.
How sad.
Double homicide. No, I'm joking. Anyway, the whole physical thing, I just feel like, right, going in person, right? I know it's, I know, right, it's easier to do it online. You don't have to go in person. But I feel like, right, in some ways it's good if you go in person.
Yeah, because then showing you care and you're giving effort. Like if job
And you're
interviews ever
not,
become like online optional, I'm going in person because it gives off more professional vibes.
yeah,
So I was just hit.
honestly. What's your opinion on people, like, in all fairness now, people that drive big, massive trucks?
Eh, in what location? Like
Like, they're in a small little
rurally?
town, like, they
Oh,
live in a small town, they only go down to the shop to get milk, and they would click rounds about how their truck is so nice on luxury, lu full of luxury.
who boys is a subject I like to talk about. I
Ugh.
I fucking sorry for my language. I despise people who have bigger cars than they need to. I don't like it when people have massive trucks in cities and hello. When
Oh, I'm
people
still
have
there.
massive trucks in cities and shit, like you do not need that big of a vehicle. And the only reason they have a vehicle that large is because they're compensating for the lack of penis. It's just like, come on, man. You're taking up the whole road, the whole lane, because you have a tiny todger and you're a massive prick, and you're ruining the fucking environment as well. Because in small towns and cities and shit, you can walk. I get if you live in the bumfuck middle of nowhere, fucking Abraham, Alabama or some shit, fucking Orange, Texas, but you do not need massive, flashy trucks. Like a pickup truck. That is what everybody like. Every farmer drives a pickup truck, right? Because it's
Yeah.
effective and it's a good truck and it's not too big and it fits exactly what you need it to and it fits as many people as you need it to. And it's adjustable and you can add the trailer thing in the back, the cover, but cover. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what trucks you're talking about. K trucks, I think. Um,
Mm, I wasn't talking about that, but that fits the point. So yeah, but when fucking YouTubers and shit, they buy these massive fucking trucks with like neon
well,
highlighter colors and shit. and giant
Yeah,
fucking
lots
fuck off vehicles. I mean, it's just
of
like
Mercedes, all that stuff.
it's just not on.
It's just there should
No
be a
point.
limit to how big your vehicle can be, right? But not
Yeah.
like height wise. Have you seen those squad trucks in America?
Yeah.
Some people have their trucks so squad, in fact, they can see the planes in the air without looking up while in there. You know, midair,
Yeah.
they're flying. You see the little particles from the back of the plane, they move. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on, aren't I? But it's the same with everything
Oh
else
my
now.
god.
Everything's getting big.
I think I'm. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Hello. I
hello,
can't hear anything. Oh. Hello.
hello,
Oh, because I
hello.
unplugged my headphones. God, I'm stupid.
Oh no, no.
Oh, Long Johnson.
Anyway, I'm just playing this tycoon at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember those superhero tycoons?
Oh yeah. Pro tycoons. That shit's the bomb.
Bring back the good old days when you would camp outside someone's base with a goddamn invisible landmine. uh,
I remember finishing obbies and hello.
hello,
Hello.
I'm still here.
Oh my god, everything's going wrong. Hello. Can you hear me?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
I
here. I'm here.
sorry. I just it just cuts out and I can't hear shit. Okay, start again for me.
Do
I remember
you
going
know?
in obbies and shit, and then I would go to the end and then finish and then get like that ability. You know what was that ability where you like hold the
The
brick and
carpet?
then when you walk around it makes a path for you like a bridge.
Uh, I. Is it like Oh, you would put. It was like a path, and you'd walk. Yeah, hold it out, and it was like a little carpet, and you'd walk over it.
Yeah. I. You want to end the episode here?
Yeah, because it might get corrupted if we keep going.
Yeah, and it's just hit exactly 11. So
Yeah, my alarm just went off for
okay,
11 as well.
I am going to stop this episode here. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Any last words, Tyler?
Uh, whatever you do, do not get no gas from the gas station.
Don't buy no gas from the gas station.